Hello, dear people from YouTube from a not too distant future. Insane Monster here for the last stream on Mission 7, the Siege of Dalaran. Yeah, we've come a long way, and there are some things I don't want to show on public. So this is why it is the last stream here. From now on, all the following streams, and so Let's Dev that you are going to see here, they are going to be on Mission 8, which is Under the Burning Sky, the last mission of the Undead campaign. And yeah, so in that one we are going to cover gameplay, terrain, and all this stuff. A lot of terrain also, because terrain helps my mind defocus from the huge things I have to think about. And yeah, so what I want to do today is focusing a little bit on the additional cinematics. The additional cinematics for this mission are one very brief cinematics in which we have like our friends, Arthas, Kel'Thuzad, and Sylvanas walking up to Antonidas and then starting the boss fight. So how does it work when I say we start the boss fight? I don't want to show the boss fight here, but what I want to have is some kind of introduction. Now, what concerns introduction, I have additional voices. And I think this one is the one we are going to use.
Magic is dangerous when wielded by the unworthy. Let us ensure they learn their lesson.
Now, I think that this year is a different voice actor. But I think that this different voice actor is not mix and match with the existing lines for Antonidas, so I think that it can work. Yeah, I know. This is the new voice actor. This is the only one line I want to add, because I needed to add some kind of introduction to this, and I think it can work. In other languages, it is like the new Reforged voice. In Warcraft 3 default is not like the default Antonidas. But we only hear Antonidas at the beginning of the mission, then we hear it now, then we fight the boss battle, and we hear it at the end. So I think we can live with this. It's not going to be a huge thing, which is very different, because it doesn't have different effects. Hello, Fulgrim! And I even have something that we can have replying to it. Don't remember where it's at.
Then let this be your final lesson.
This could be Kel'Thuzad. I know, they are not the same voice actor. I have no way around this. I wanted to add a little bit more dialogue and things, but
All the power of Dalaran is dust before me.
You are no match for my incantations.
Pray for mercy. Too late. Your petty magics are no challenge.
yeah, this closes Kel'Thuzad. So you're going to live with this, okay? There's no way around that. So I was thinking to have these voices coming out while we fight, except for this one. So basically, my idea is that we can have, where is that?
Then let this be your final lesson.
So this is basically the answer that Kel'Thuzad gives to Antonidas, and then the fight begins. And during the fight, we have
All the power of Dalaran is dust before me.
like when Antonidas does stuff, Kel'Thuzad will say this kind of shit.
Too late.
Well, I don't know this. Maybe this is not actually needed.
Pray for mercy. Your petty magics are no challenge.
Okay, so this is the general idea. To give some kind of voice inside the boss battle. Otherwise, we don't have the... Like, when you start doing things, I will have a warning and then an answer from Kel'Thuzad to Antonidas. It's the same thing with Mal'Ganis. Like, the tone is different, but there is no way I have to match the same tone. Sadly. This is what we have to make dialogues. Yeah, we're trying to reuse dialogues. This is the point. Yeah.
The Kirin Tor keeps these creatures caged for study. If they were to be released, they would cause our enemies a great deal of pain. The wizards keep many enchanted...
Like, there is...
Indeed. I will be...
There is no fucking thing that I can use for the boss fight. And so I have to use this. And so it's basically Antonidas doing things and then Kel'Thuzad, I'm angry at you. Okay, this kind of shit. Okay, so for our dialogue, we need 2 of this. Okay, only 2. So in the meanwhile, we're going to create this cinematic and then I will convert this to FLAC and import them, and then we're going to use them. So in order to make the cinematic, we should check what we have. Now we have cinematic 01 and cinematic 03. Now what I want to do here is probably a copy. Hello John, welcome. A copy of cinematic 01, okay? The problem with that is that if I copy it and then delete stuff, I need to re-hook everything. So I will show you now one little trick that I can use. I will copy the folder, Ctrl C, then I go to an untitled map, any map really is enough, and then I paste it over. Inside this, you have a lot of stuff. Now a lot of stuff we don't need, because it's only for cinematic 01, so we can delete that. I do think that it makes sense to have the teleport, the disappear, and Antonidas doesn't really need to move. So we can remove all that stuff, and Kel'Thuzad does move. And then it's not start game, but it's resume game. And then we start changing the name of this. So this is 2, and we call it Antonidas. Then the cool thing about this is that we can start erasing stuff that we don't need. Wow, like this. And we can start also removing additional things we don't really need. Teleport probably we need, Kel'Thuzad walk we need, this is not needed. So we can remove. This is fine, Antonidas is fine, and this is not needed, so we can remove. The doodads, I mean, can be fine. Make sure the gate is closed, no needed. VFX, no needed. I mean, yeah, there is teleport, so yeah, it is needed. This is not needed. Hello, Code of Misanthrope. This is needed, but we need to copy this from the map later. This is all fine. Kintor pad, Kintor, we can add more. We can reset and re-enable auras, enable visibilities, we don't care, run AI, don't care. Select heroes by default, this we do care. Same thing here, we will have... Oh, I didn't have Kel'Thuzad, well, yeah. So we can remove all of them except for teleport sound. This we keep like it is. We don't need to disable field. Here's the same as before. And then we can start doing your stuff. We can remove the archmages and everything else and static units, and that's it. So in the resume, we can remove everything here, and then we have here one music, which is the boss fight music. This is all fine. We can remove the stuff of the water elementals. Okay. Idem here. We can remove. Now, what is cool here is that we can start renaming stuff, and it's going to keep the reference. And this is what I really like about that. Yeah, the play one should be also. Everything. This approach. We can remove this. No, not remove this. We remove this. Boom. Remove this. Move. Okay. It's fine. We rename this to Scene 02. Scene 02. Scene 02. Zero two. 02. Yeah, we can remove this, thumb. Move. And this we go. Oh, yeah. Okay. So now we copy this over to the map. Hello, plane, I didn't see you. Hello, Tyrus Max. Pardon, I didn't see you. We copy it over here. It doesn't die, and this pool didn't die. And so now we have everything already done, which is very useful. Okay, so one of the problems that we often have is resetting everything, and now it's all done already. Hello, Dagren, welcome. The gate. Don't want the gate. Get them. Sound. Kel'Thuzad, walk sound. Oh yeah, there's 3. Ali color. Then skip Ali color. Okay. So now basically we have stuff there already, which is useful, very useful, because we didn't have to hook up everything manually, and this means much less effort. So try to use, if you can, this in referential integrity that the editor has in UI. Okay, it's going to be extremely useful. Cool. Now we can of course reset this, but this is going to be, it's going to need changes. Okay. So how does this cinematic works? I will start with Artus and Sylvanas and our beloved Kelly. And I do think they should probably just start from there, because I think I will trigger the map when you reach here. Yeah. And so you can just come from here. And I think that for this confrontation only, it might be reasonable Yeah, exactly, Lucas. The scene in which Antonidas is killed is the final cinematic in here. So I do think that this here could be a better approach. Like in this specific case, it's not Arthas taking the center stage, but it is Kel'Thuzad. Because it is Kel'Thuzad that knows Antonidas. And I think it's nice to have this kind of confrontation between the two. Yeah, Sylvanas has a body also in the previous stream, because I have removed it from, I removed her from the asset installer. So since I removed her from the asset installer, what happens is that she has the regular body. It's going to not have the body in the campaign, because in the campaign it is important. And by the way, cheers to Legion Legacy. So for one specific boss fight, I want Kel'Thuzad to take center stage, and not Arthas. I think it might make sense here still to have like this situation. So if this situation, let's start creating cameras. So naturally, from a certain point of view, yeah, it is planned. It is planned. I think that having like the group in camera like this, A, 801. Okay, so let me adjust this a bit better. Okay, so something like this, and then we go back. Something like this. In this one, we got closer. Okay. And this is probably how I want them to talk. Yeah, she will not have a body, don't worry. It's just here for development's sake. And then I want the group to start from here. We now need to swap back this. And then here in the play, same thing. Okay. So now, what I want to do is to create new regions. Okay, so we have Evil Arthas and Evil Arthas. This is very simple cinematic, huh? Compared to the previous one, it is incredibly simple. Because it didn't exist in the original. It didn't exist in vanilla, so we have this kind of stuff. So, Evil Sylvanas is so huge, why? Just do Evil Sylvanas, and then let's create a little bit of hierarchy here. And then finally, we do have the And then Kelly moves up to here. Wait a second. Oh, I closed the window. Too much noise. Okay. Perfect. And then we have, of course, Antonidas, which stands still, actually. So it's just here. Then after we arrive here, I think it will be extremely cool. Show a scene of Antonidas speaking with this incredible thing in the background. Rest with Kel'Thuzad that we can. But it's going to be Scene 02. Be Antonidas. Too close. No, too far. Okay. This is cool, and then it actually just B. And then we have C. C. Yeah. And then we create a new one. We just increase this and the distance. But I think this is enough. Oh yeah, I did rank cheers. So easier to develop. In a way, yeah, because there is no city and there is less scripted things, but I still have to script a lot of things to make it work like I want. So my main problem is not the complexity, but the time that I have at my disposal for reasons which are very important. Okay, so everything is set up properly here. You don't know many to pause, so let's just pretend. This is Evil Artus in 02, Evil Artus 00. And I have. Oh yeah, sorry, my bad. 89, yeah. 89. Then there is the Lich, it's going to be 80. Hello, lowest entropy. Then there is Antonidas. We don't need all this. Where is Sylvanas? Did I delete Sylvanas by mistake? Oh no, silly me. Okay, so it's going to be Scene 02 Antonidas. And he has 260 watt. Okay, so I made a mistake on Sylvanas. Going to other back. Okay, so this is in 02, Sylvana 00. And she is 91. Okay, so now they all need to walk slowly. I guess Kel'Thuzad can be 120. And then I can add buff also to Arthas. Snow glow. Let's have everyone the same speed. Okay. So I need a sound also for him walking. So there is Arthas walk sound. Going to be attached to here. Arthas. Here you are. Cool. Kel'Thuzad is fine. Then there is Sylvanas, which still has this produced feed. She has no cinematic animation, walk animation. She's just hovering around. In our case, I want to change both the walk and the run speed. Or run, okay. And then there is Antonidas, which we are completely fine with. Cool. So now, okay, I was resetting her here, but not there. Cool. Okay, so now we have this. We have to make this also for Sylvanas, and then we have to make sure the teleport is correct, but I think the teleport is correct. And then there is this, so pretty simple. And then we can move to the, I mean, maybe some terraining. There are some decorations, like after the cinematic. But now let's finish the cinematic. So, this one moves to scene 02. You know, I would really love to stream in an hour. Hello, Mikkel. Thank you for the sub. I would really love to be able to stream on hours in which I'm not tired. It's like you spend all the day doing stuff, and then it's like, oh yeah, let's now develop. Okay, so Kelly, when you're right here, you are still 80. So 80. Got you. Ah, man. This cinematic listening one. Boom. And then we throw this. Okay. After this, we have Arthas. Why have I written no glow in this? What kind of problem do I have? Okay. Okay. Let's move artist next. So people, you that are here, I want to ask you one question. What kind of campaign for Warcraft 3 you will be fine to pay for? Besides Re Reforged, of course, because some of you do pay for it. So I guess the answer is Re Reforged is an answer. But excluding Re Reforged, what would you pay for? Okay, and some of you pay for that too. Okay, that's fine. But if we remove also that, so I want you to remove both, because my curiosity is Reforge. What? Like, what is the type of content that you will gladly pay for? This is my question, basically. I'm just curious. Curse of the Forsaken Reforged. Now, but should it be in Reforged World of Warcraft or Warcraft 3 format? Okay. And would you pay for SD campaigns? Because there are SD campaigns like Legends of Arcane, stuff like this. Would you ever pay cock? This doesn't sound great if I say it out loud. But would you pay for like Legends of Arcane or other SD old campaigns that exist? So you would pay. And what is the price tag? I mean, how much would you pay for if it was sold? Imagine I could sold Re Reforged. How much would you pay for Re Reforged? You never played. What do you like to play, Flynn? Because you're a great fan. You've been on all the streams, like you've been watching Neo, you have been watching Witty, you have been watching Grant playing both me or CSW, but let's also just stick on my stuff. I mean, you've been watching everything, doing about everything. I've been seeing you. Because I read all the comments and not only under my videos. I would just be curious. Like, how much is it, all of this stuff worth? What is the value of this? Commercial value. Yeah, she doesn't. She floats, so she has no sense. Just understanding how much this value is worth. Like, is it worth? Okay. And for an SD campaign, less than that. On SD campaign, I mean, an SD campaign usually requires less effort overall, yeah, but $20-30, not little. Come on. Because you have to know one thing about me. I don't like indie games. I usually don't like stuff that is not produced with the highest quality possible. So I am not really a great indie fan. I am more for AAA stuff. Always, basically. Okay, it's almost done. So I want to now work on the audios. There are also music. There is music on Discord that been suggested to me by the amazing Ethanil. We are now choosing a music. So we'll stop. Wait a second, I will. Okay. Yeah, that is much. It's true. It's true. The bar is high. The bar is extremely high. Okay, so what I want to do now is we need to do some audio work because the cinematic, technically speaking, is ready, but I want to have music and custom voices for this one. The current report, yeah, Grant took around 15 hours to do it all, like 17, I think. Considering the bugs, so I'm going to give an hour less. 16 hours probably. It's for Grant on our blind playthrough. For Grant. So since it's basically half the stuff, I think the complete Re Reforged experience is between 30 and 40 hours of gameplay only for Warcraft. Which is a lot. It's very, very long. It's very long and it's, yeah, worth a full game tag, yeah. RPG level, yeah, I mean, it's actually RTS, but yeah, let's now focus on the musics. We need to add for this one. I will add voices, custom voices, you already saw that. And so I will convert the custom voices, add them sound. I will show you how I do this with a double edition, and then we're going to the same with the musics. So, to me, it was suggested this as the boss battle song. The soundtrack, of course. Can you hear it, right? I think you could. You can. I think this is perfect for the fight against Antonidas. Yeah, exactly. I'm just a passive user. It was suggested to me. I don't know what. Yeah, I think this is fine. Okay. Then let's see for the when we meet Antonidas. People suggested me stuff from here. We'll save this for this one This is not boss fight material. Technically speaking, we can even just use the boss fight. No, this cannot be boss fight. I was thinking when talking with Antonidas, but I mean, it is the prelude to the boss fight. So probably having the same music of the boss fight is the right choice. It's cooler when Antonidas say, let's teach them a lesson. And then Kel'Thuzad says, that will be your last one. Yeah, so no, that's not fun. So let's see how can I get stuff from YouTube. From YouTube. Okay. I want. Yeah, I need to use the MP4. I don't like this. Yeah, they don't know anything. I hate this thing. Okay, wait. Okay. I think I managed. If I managed. Our hero claims the warrior tsar. Da-di-da-da-di-da-da-bum. Okay. Cool. So now I have files. Let me start converting files. We have to make some decisions here. Addition. Iconize this. Okay, here we are. I want to do this for the English version for now. English version all. So it's actually many different music tracks. I can probably use a couple of them, like one for intro, one for the boss fight. Okay, so this can be perfect. Copy to new. Okay. Then yeah, that's fine. Then
Magic is dangerous when wielded by the unworthy. Let us ensure they learn their lesson.
this is all fine. Need to change the name. How do I change all the names? I would like to change. Let me do this. I will save this directly. So this, okay, we have something here. So the last one in this map is 16. So it's very few. This is RR UD07. Actually, U07, I think. Yeah. Antonidas 70. Black. Okay.
Magic is this city.
And then there is the glitch.
All the power. Then let this be your final lesson.
Okay, so also needs to be saved. Okay. Kel'Thuzad. Okay, so black, this is Antonidas battle intro. And this is Antonidas battle. Okay. This should be all fine. So now we can import this stuff in here. It's all Hearthstone, yeah. It's all official, but it's Hearthstone. What can I do? It is like it is. One, two. Okay, so imported imp music. Okay, so now we have that. We can use this. Okay, so Dark Agents. We have this. I just battle intro. Actually, this. Capricorn plan music. The group approaches. Antonidas. Then we have 2 different lines we can play. Okay, so let's make this. We need to copy over the cameras, so boom, boom, boom. Okay. Okay. This we do it fast. Wait for condition, wait until it will grow, okay. And then so ridiculous.
Magic is dangerous when wielded by the unworthy. Let us ensure they learn their lesson.
Let me see if I can fix it.
Magic is dangerous when wielded by the unworthy. Magic is dangerous when wielded by the unworthy.
It tends to work.
Let us ensure they learn their lesson.
I actually would probably like to have like a mirror image of Antonidas. Like, I would like this to be spoken by multiple Antonidas with a mirror image thing. I think it could be very nice to have that. I'm curious on how to make this. Because there is the VFX. I had to study the VFX of mirror image to make different mirror images of Antonidas. But I think something like this could be extremely cool. Not all. Not all of them. Yeah. I want to have mirror images of Antonidas. I think this could even be nice if we have multiple lines of dialogue. Imagine this. The same camera, everything is the same. They all talk together at the same time. It could be extremely cool. I have to study this, how to make this. So the answer is yeah, we will make this, but I don't know how. Yes, but I want to make this with the mirror images. That's cool. I want that. Okay, so we stay with this one. Exactly. If I could add some echo and some stuff, the multiple voices, because and also it speaks in plural. Let us teach a lesson. It's cool. Like, and Kel'Thuzad is like angry, like, I can't bear you anymore, you bastard. Like, not really needed. I mean, for the boss fight, there is room for 4 different images, 4 different places in which he could hide. Tum, like, and do stuff. No. He speaks and he says that line. It's RR. Yeah. We wait for RR to be done. Okay. Yeah, we want to switch this camera here. Yeah. After this, change camera to T1. Okay, so this one is from here. You are. Okay. Even a bit more, like 1.75. And we start applying the camera as it records. One. Actually, let's do 1.5. We apply. I'm gonna take. See. And round trigger. I think go to Naida's teleport. Actually, we don't need to spawn mirror images. We can just have them pre-placed. I think this is incredibly nice. This the boss battle is based on that. This is also a way to introduce what is going to do in the boss battle. You see, I want tonight to say, what the fuck is happening? Why are there 5 of them? And then there's like boom boom boom, they all teleport, and then you need to find the right one while they blizzard you. Why am I spoiling the boss fight to you? Because my idea was to have this kind of things where he blizzard stuff while you need to find the right one. And once you deal some damage to the right one, it's going to teleport away and re-mirror image. And basically it's different waves of blizzard with different waves of water elemental. Basic spells for the Archmage. This is my plan for the boss battle. And the blizzard is going to be a lot. Each one of the mirror, if you kill a mirror image, then you will have less blizzards, but you are going to waste a lot of time. So this is the idea for the boss battle. No invulnerability phase. Just mirror image and teleport away. So in this one, we can just create all the mirror images. We can create it immediately. Mirror array. Mirror B. Mirror C. Mirror D. Let's just create set of mirrors. Okay. 2. Ray is 232. Mirror B is 211. Mirror C è 310, 109. Mirror D è 300. Ok. Then this is mirror A, B. Mirror C and mirror D. Then we add okay, all of them. Then we need to remove the mirrors. Yeah, you group. And here we are. Okay. So for the teleport, we want to do all of them. I love this. I love this. It's so cool. No, 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 no. Nah. Okay. 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 Yeah, hi. So in theory, we could. Let me open Audition again. And what is a good way to create a different set of voice like this?
Magic is dangerous when...
Like, we could go with an echo, but I am not sure about the echo. I think the best way to do this is to have a multi-track. File new multi-track session. Hey. Not here. Want it elsewhere. Yeah, exactly. So, Warcraft 3, Re Reforged. Sound. Dialogue. Multi-tracks. U07 Antonidas and Wes. Let me see how I did it in the past. Been a while since I did that. Sound dialog. Okay. Very cool. Now, for this track, we need to add this Kel'Thuzad Antonidas. Okay.
Magic is dangerous when wielded.
First, there is too much sound, so we're going to move it up a little bit. There are 5, right? So we want 5 voices. And then we change the pitch. That's too much.
Magic is dangerous when wielded by the unworthy. Let us ensure they learn their lesson.
Okay, so
Magic is dangerous when wielded by...
I'm disabled the microphone because I'm hearing with the speaker. So if you're going to hear twice, it's...
Magic is dangerous when wielded by the unworthy. Magic is dangerous when... Magic is dangerous when wielded by the unworthy. Let us ensure they... Magic is dangerous when wielded by the unworthy. Let us ensure they learn their lesson.
Okay, this seems fine. Now, the pitch. How do I do this? Oh, that. So. Oh well, this one, no. This one should not have that. No, it's not true. Oh, you can hear me. Yeah, microphone. It's not true. It's not that you never trust women. This is just a dumb take. That person was probably bad. It happens. Bad people. It's possible. It doesn't mean they're all bad. Good point, Lynn.
Magic is dangerous when wielded by the unworthy. Let us ensure they learn their lesson.
That is interesting, but it's a bit too much, yeah. No.
Magic is dangerous when wielded by the unworthy. Let us ensure they learn their lesson.
Yeah, I also like the idea of making them not all synchronized.
Magic is dangerous when wielded by the unworthy. Let us ensure they learn their lessons.
A bit too much. Maybe a bit less.
Magic is dangerous when wielded by the unworthy. Let us ensure they learn their lesson. Magic is dangerous when wielded by the unworthy. Let us ensure they learn their lesson.
I think this is nice. And this solves our incredible problem of having the wrong voice actor. Because you cannot... I mean, the tone is similar enough to work with this kind of things. And you have 5 Anton idols speaking to you, which tells you about what is going to happen. I think this is very cool. Yeah, I like this a lot. Because this solves one problem, which is the voice problem. And it gives me a way to showcase what you're going to face off in the final fight, which is how you should do things. So this is perfect. This is fucking perfect. So let me export the entire session. Yeah, maybe let's do it in a better place. New sound effects dialogue. Dialogue. Okay. I do love Audition. So. Dialogue of Anthony. Yeah, 22. I'm actually stupid. Just replace the previous one. So now if I go here.
Magic is dangerous when wielded by the unworthy. Let Let us ensure they learn their lesson.
I love this. This is amazing. Elegant way of solving a problem. So you will not have the written text, but I think this is going to be very nice. This is Kel'Thuzad. Okay, so we need to make sure that we can do this. So one thing that I like is that we avoided the entire problem here, but we have this base. We need to disable everything related to these units. Then the remaining part of the stream is going to be devolved to walking a little bit on terrain because I'm tired and I want to terrain. Terrain eases my mind. Okay, so we have thematic sheets. Quest book, yeah, well, that's not correct. This is actually main quest book. Yeah, this is after. Get this. Zero to play and then resume game. And in the setup of this shit, I need to make sure I disable everything about the killing tool, otherwise I'm going to get fucked. So we disable info guards. But also hide, I guess. Oh ho, Mr. Santa Claustico. What can I, instead of terraining, I can showcase your stuff. What are we showcasing? I'm going to run this and then we can showcase your job. Santa Claustico, my beloved modeler. He's the man, the only one, the real one, the only true one. Never trust imitation. My god, how many players do I have here? The only ogre man, yeah. Okay. The fun thing about this is that I don't want to unpause them later. Like, what's done is done. They can all die. What is done is done. Okay, no, I think I have stuff here too. Yeah, do you have an idea for that sound? If you want, I can extract sounds from StarCraft. I already did. Like, I have these sounds now in the game. This is StarCraft. So we can even have that pylon sound from StarCraft. But I need to trigger it, I think. I think you cannot... Can you add it to a model? If you can add it to a model, it's better. But if you need, we can trigger it. The only problem with triggering it is that I need one for each pylon. Like, if you do it your way, then it's just adding there. Otherwise, I need to make one for each. I can extract them from the StarCraft 2 glaciator. That's what I'm doing. I'm removing some from StarCraft 2 to put into Warcraft 3. Because the truth is that I still think, and I will always think, so long that I am alive, the StarCraft 2 is the best game. StarCraft 2 is the better game. I'm sorry, people. I know. I know you like Warcraft 3. I do like Warcraft 3. But StarCraft... It's StarCraft. Put in another sound set after that sound, and after the pylon to that sound set. This can be a good idea, actually. Yeah. Pylon. Yeah, it's probably pylon death. Don't know. Like, the name I have here is pylon warp start. Sound pylon warp start. Right? So it's pylon death. So I was almost forgetting we have some sounds to clean up. Which is this too. What's 2 times this? That's weird. Yeah, okay. I think we can try it out. Let's see how it works. In the real version, this will be disabled. Now you will have it still. Let me make sure the game is set the right visuals. Okay. It's all reforged. Yeah. Perfect. We can try. Okay. Yeah, this is the first one. We don't really care about that, we know already. Let's see what happens. But they don't move. Oh yeah, I know. I forgot to tell them to move. They also made another mistake, which can be fixed in this one. Fade out. Yeah. Then I didn't see the music. Don't know. Then we need to move them, so we move them there. Ah. Okay, so Arthas move, but before Arthas, we want Antonidas to move. No, I mean Kelly, and then we want what? Sylvie. Where is Sylvie? Okay, Sylvie. Move. Okay. Now that you move. Okay, let's try. Oh, I know I don't see the music because I think I disabled the music. I had the music actually. Well, probably just my low sound. Yeah, I heard the music. Ah. Where the fuck are you? Okay. There's a mistake in this. Oh, I'm just tapping here. Oh, I'm a stupid guy. I'm completely stupid. But didn't do it. Hate this. Okay. Now it should work. And that other thing is fixed. And then we have the problem here. Yeah, I imagined.
Magic is dangerous when wielded by the unworthy. Let us ensure they learn their lesson.
I'm mistaking all the way. One thing that I want to do. Okay, so why am I mistaking all the way? Oh, fuck me. Okay. One thing here I want to do. That we should. I want to play the talking animation because I think it's incredibly neat to have that. And then I want to do the same with all the other. I think this looks incredibly funny. Okay, and then I think we can do the same here. Okay. Then in here, remember if it has it, but I think it does. Angry one. One second more, and then here becomes magic lifting. And then I want to slow down all of them. Okay. Let's try again. And then we show you some new models made by Smack. Okay, let's see if I managed to make it correctly right now. A bit too slow, maybe.
Magic is dangerous when wielded by the unworthy. Let us ensure they learn their lesson.
Then let this be your final lesson.
Okay. That camera doesn't convince me that much. Because it is... Yeah, there is too much Sylvanas. But it's nice. We have this group of people. I will refine all this, but it's like 90% done, 95% done. Cool, so it's now time to show what Meg has done for us. You actually like that speed. I would like to have the... hear the music. Pum, 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 pum. I would like to have this while we do it. This is why I slowed it down. Okay, so Mr. Meg. And Mr. Shipmaster. Okay, let's see. What my beloved... Where is it? Where is it? He said pylon completed, but I don't see... The link. Where is it? I think it's this one. Is this last one? What is the last change? When was the last change? I don't fucking know. Shipmaster. Okay. Like ship burning. Ship Archmage. We've done ship Archmage missile, ship Archmage portrait, flying ship burning, wings diffuse. Oh, I ain't gonna like this. I know that. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Let me remove this. And let me add this. My file system. Okay. So yeah, this is new, it's changed today. I think it's the same pylon name that I use. Let me see. I think it is Dalaran pylon. Dalaran pylon. Oh yeah, that is it. Okay. We will see immediately the change, I think, in-game. And the editor. So let me close the editor 1 second. Yeah. Because I need to port all of this stuff. I'm working on my file system right now. Placing things all around. Pylon. Then there is the workspace, Warcraft 3, Re Reforged, software, installer. Dead data. Buildings. Other, no. Human, Darren Pylon. There is no Darren Pylon in this here. Oh, fuck. Okay. Buildings. Human. I don't think I have another one. Like, if I search for Pylon. Yeah, no. Undead, data, buildings, human. Okay. Then there is the shipmaster. Ship Archmage. This is going to be fun, so. New units, new human. So we have the Ship Archmage. Hey. Ship Archmage ship. Ship Archmage flying ship burning. Okay. Let me use the Terra Model Studio and see the stuff. And I want to import in the game and show it to you by gameplay, so. New. Okay, so cheap Archmage. Molo. Saved is not amazing. Ah. Wow. 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 I love this shit. This is amazing. Deep Arch, this is perfect, just like I wanted. Okay. And don't say we don't take our things easy. This is the missile. I'm loving this so much. Santa Claus Tico, this is incredible. This is the cheap Archmage ship. It's a variant of which has a death spell, which is exploding because they have like exploding ability. I'm loving this so much. Flying ship burning. Oh my god, this is amazing. Flying ship burning. I'm in love with all of this shit. Let me see if this needs to be changed. Yeah, it's no longer critters. I want to use yeah. This is the default, but this is not default. Okay. This is going to be unit. I love this interface. Looks like shit. Units, human, ship, Archmage, and then ship Archmage, flying ship burning, diffuse. I love this so much. Okay. I love this. And then there is the portrait. Why Lambdal? Why Lambdal? You have to explain to me why Lambdal. Who is Lambdal? Here, Archmage portrait. Okay. This incredible thing is time to go in game. So let me port it to all of my stuff. This is such a stupid thing to do for one shot, but I love this. This is what people like. Okay, we can now open the editor and it should work. I have installed it. Yeah, let's go there. Let's see it in action. I imagine the sheep. Wow. Okay, so actually not this. I like more. I want this more. So first of all, we have the death animation for the pylon. I want to check it out. Pylon. Birth, death. Ooh. And then decay. Yeah, I want to try this by creating one ear for me. Then time for the ship. So these are just ships. Don't remember. I think they are. So neutral passive, special. Oh no, it is ship. Yeah, ship. So now we change the model to units, human, ship, archmage, ship, archmage, ship. Then we have the man himself, which I understand why it should be named Landau. Like, what kind of name is that? I mean, shipmaster. I used randomized name of not relevant. Oh yeah, sorry. I'm using. Oh yeah, my bad. I was in the wrong window. I'm using randomized name of non-relevant characters. And it's randomized. This is the idea, basically. So the model of the guy, the projectile now we have it. Units, human, sheep, archmage, missile. Then there is the model of the guy himself, which, what the fuck is that? Yeah, okay, here. Units, human, sheep, archmage, and the portrait, yes, fine. Then we have the abilities of this guy. So we have, where is? Oh, funnel ship, which uses a flying ship. I mean, I think it can use. Why not? This can work. X, which is fine, and Rain of Ship, which should use. Rain of Ship. Where is that? Oh, okay. No. Where is it? Look at the missile. I am confused. Oh, here we are. Not polymorph, but now we have it. It's cheap archmage flying ship bird. Like this. Units. Human. Cheap archmage. I wonder if maybe this should also be for Fan of Knives. Fan of shit, but let's see how it works. So, instead of having this, I think the glow is wrong, but I can reposition the glow. So don't worry, Santa Claus, you go, I can fix this. Pretty easy. The glow is wrong, should be on the foot, and it's above. But I'm going to fix this. So this is going to be for the blood, yeah? And we see. Let's see. Let's try this out. So stupid. I love it. It's Mr. Ogreman, our modeler. Yeah. I don't want to overlap in music, so let me... Ah.
What is it now?
Oh yeah, it doesn't move.
Whatever.
Weird. That is weird.
Perfect.
Yeah, I have this cluster rocket thing.
I can hardly wait.
What is happening?
To battle.
Yeah, the model needs some fixing.
You require my assistance?
That's so stupid.
For glory! What is it now?
Okay. The pattern is perfect. The shipmaster has still some rough edges that we need to fix.
At last. This is more like it.
I want to see the ship exploding here.
Finally.
You'd best stay clear of me, or I'll turn you into a mindless sheep.
Finally. This is more like it.
They're not doing anything. Oh my god.
Finally. This is more like it.
That's going from the top.
Frostborn hungers. At last. Frostborn hungers. This is more like it.
I find this hilarious. Okay.
Finally.
Okay. There's still some small issues to iron out, but the general effect is very nice. Okay. So, dear people, that was fun for sure. So we made another cinematic, and yeah. I have to make the boss fight, refine some bits of gameplay and balance, finish the ship Archmage, the pylon is done, and then there's the last cinematic and I'm done. In the meanwhile, I will start working on the other mission, which we started already, if you remember, with terrain. We need to refine terrain and then start detailing the terrain. So expect a long streak of very relaxing terrain streams in the future, which will also help me relax from working on code, which is much more stressing than working on terrain. Terrain can be long, can be tedious, but terrain allows me to basically don't think while I do things, and it is fun because we can talk about all the things I would like to talk to you about. Like, I have to be honest, after the giant grand game streams, I felt a lot of differences. Because up until then, it was like, okay, yeah, the Warcraft 3 community, but then it was the more broad RTS community in general, and being appreciated for the gameplay of this is something that I really value, because I think the gameplay of Re Reforged is not trivial, and the design is not trivial at all. Like, I could do with much more standard things, but nothing is basically standard. Everything has some intelligence to it. Yeah. So with that said, thank you everyone for staying with me. I hope the next streams are going to be more relaxing terrain-wise, so we can talk about things, and we can even anticipate stuff like this BlitzCon. Will they destroy my beloved game once again? Or will they ignore it like they did in the past years? Who knows? Well, there are a lot of things I'd like to talk to you about. Gameplay, new RTS stuff. And yeah, with that said, thank you everyone. Remember, you can support on Patreon, you can join the lives on Twitch, and please comment and like under this video. See you on the next Let's Dev. Have a nice night.